What's up, my beautiful people? I want to tell you all a story. When I was in the fourth grade, me, my sister April, her husband Magno, and their kids Maya, Thomas, and Caitlin, we all went on a trip to Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. It was pretty cool. We stayed in this campground that was like close by Holiday World. Well, the first night we were there, my sister, me, Thomas, and Maya, we all drove to the store that they had there. That's the first time I ever tried an ice cream Snicker bar. Me and my nephew Thomas, we split it. On the way there, my niece Caitlin called April and said as soon as we left there was a raccoon trying to get in the cabin. Yeah, my sister April, she got me some of these blue flip-flops. Well, the next day, you see, we had to walk to this building like close by in the woods where there was the showers and the bathrooms and stuff, because our cabin didn't have it. Well, I started to go in the building to use the bathroom and take a shower. Next thing I know, all these boys push me out of the door, then they lock it. So you know what I did? I peed right there on the ground in front of the door. Then I stood back like maybe 20 feet and hid behind a tree and watched. As soon as that first boy came out, boom, he slides on my pee. And I'm standing there trying not to burst out laughing. Well, the next day, we were there. My sister and her husband Magna were gone. My poor niece Maya, we scared her. We had her convinced that Bigfoot, Jason Voorhees, and some dinosaurs were coming out of the woods to get her. When April came back, well, April and Magno came back to the cabin, they found Maya crouched down under the kitchen table, holding on to one of the table legs. I felt bad about it, but it was funny at the time. Well, when we all finally went to Holiday World, my sister paid a few $1,000s. She gave us each $20 for the souvenir shop. I got me a shark tooth necklace, and I got my mom this, I can't describe it, it's like a seashell necklace or something. I know what you're thinking, Cody, you're scared of sharks, why you got a shark necklace? Hey, I ain't scared of the teeth. I meant shark tooth necklace. I'm not scared of the teeth, I'm scared of what's connected to the teeth. Making sure you're recording still. Well, anyway, my sister and me at our last ride after we done like the oh wait, first let me tell you this. We went on the thing called the Lazy River. After we were done, all of us got out. We heard my sister April hollering for help. We turned around and looked. She had one of the inner tubes stuck around her. We had to all pull it off of her because it was stuck on her. I still to this day hold the record for drinking the most sodas at Holiday World. 32 big cups full of soda, and I only had to pee like 2 or 3 times. Don't know how I did it, but I did. They were free sodas anyway. Of course, I got Pepsi or Mountain Dew. Well, the last ride we went on was a roller coaster called the Voyage. And it was either the Voyage or Voyager. Yeah, the Voyage. Well, as me and my sister April started to sit down in one of the seats, this dumb teenage couple pushed us out of the way. It was a black-haired boy and a blonde-haired girl. My sister April said, "Oh, we were going to sit there." They just ignored us and sat down. Come to think about it, they look like the same young punks that when me, my mom, and our Aunt Margie and cousin Timmy went to a Levi Coffin thing, like parade or whatever, festival in Fountain City, Indiana. They look like the same ones that any time I'd pick up a piece of candy and like to put in my pocket, they would pull it, they would rip it out of my hand or knock me to the ground just to pick it up and put it in their pocket. They didn't want the other candies, they just wanted the candy I got. So by the time I got home, the only thing I had was one Tootsie Roll and a bunch of leg bruises. That looked like the same freaking weirdos. Yeah, when we got done on the roller coaster, we were in the arcade place at Holiday World. April said, "So, do you want to go on another roller coaster?" I looked at her and I said, "Never again will you ever get me on a roller coaster." That freaked me out. You going sideways, feeling like your stomach's about to come through your throat, go up really high. Later on, I found out, well, years later, found out a woman died on that roller coaster because something ripped open in her heart. Sorry, I keep doing this, just making sure it's recording. Oh, before we went to Holiday World, we went to the Abe Lincoln Museum. Like, and you could walk around and see different trails and places. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You push a button and you could actually see a room light up with all of Abe Lincoln's actual childhood stuff. We even saw the graves of his mom. What was her name? His relatives. And they were actual graves, and you could throw pennies on his grave. But April's husband Magno, he didn't know what a penny was. So he threw a nickel on the grave. Oh, my sister April, she found an onion that was actually there since the 1800s. It was brownish. She put it in her mouth, then spit it out real quick because it was gross. Then on the way home from Santa Claus, Indiana, we stopped at this gas station that also had a Subway restaurant. And me and my nephew Thomas, we got these drinks called tornadoes. What it is, you take a large cup and every drink in there, you just put a little bit of each one. In the soda dispensers, make a mixed drink. And then we went to the Subway area. My nephew Thomas, he's the one that started me liking tuna and mustard subs. Yeah, we split one of those. Well, I just thought I'd tell you all this story.